Today, let's talk about the 7 characteristics of a winning sports brand. What are they? What can they do for your bottom line? And how can you get such a brand for your business? Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sebastian, aka Seb. I'm a sports brand identity development expert from Montreal. You can check out my work at sebbranding.com. Remember what my channel is all about. Do you believe I can take Flight 3 or Hawk 1 to $1 billion in sales? And which one do you think I can take to $1 billion in sales first? Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I crazy to think that I can do that? Now let's talk about the 7 characteristics of a winning sports brand. What are they? What can they do for your bottom line? And how can you get such a brand for your business? With the avenue of social media and the web, competition is fierce. It's never been so much competition for any business starting today. Sure, having great quality products is important, but strategic branding has never been more important than today because it gives you a hedge on your competitors and gives you something that people are looking for and want to buy in the long run. So investing in strategic branding has never been more important. So what is branding anyway? Branding is the perception someone has about a certain product, a certain company, a service, or even a cause. That is what branding is. Brand building is the deliberate and skillful application of effort to create the desired perception in someone else's mind. Let's explore the common characteristic of a successful brand so you can build your brand accordingly. The best brand have a thorough understanding of their demographics of their target market, what their interests are, and how they communicate. Unless it's a mega chain like Walmart, every brand has a target market they're pursuing. Understanding the target market is critical because it provides the tone and direction for every marketing campaign, while helping to create an organic connection between a business and its audience. Trying to appeal to everyone can be counterproductive and dilute a brand's potential. Finding the right branding approach requires first to understand the target market. Establishing a brand identity requires first something distinctive. For instance, Apple has become known worldwide for their amazing product and minimalistic aesthetic appeal. When it comes to service companies, Domino's used to guarantee their pizza would arrive in 30 minutes or less, or it'd be free. In terms of selling point, Tom's Shoes gives a pair of shoes to a child in need for every pair of shoes sold. Creating an identity within a niche doesn't demand a revolutionary idea. You simply need to have something that separates you from the competition and that stands out. In reality, you could be a one-trick pony, but the trick needs to be really awesome. Once you figure out what that trick is, you can concentrate on that, and over time you'll be recognized for what that trick is. Do you know what your unique product, service, or selling point is within your niche? If not, you can start there with your marketing strategy and branding strategy. While it's possible to create a brand without passion, it's impossible to sustain that brand and the company behind it for a long time. When you examine massively successful people like Steve Jobs, they all had serious passion that kept them to work harder and deliver greatness every time. That passion leads to continuous joy, which is contagious to the people working around them. Consumers become just as enthusiastic about a product or service, leading to word of mouth, advertising, and referrals. Passion also helps businesses persevere through inevitable setbacks. When consumers come back to a business for repeat sales, they usually expect to receive the same kind of quality they did the first time around. Restaurants and their food services are a great example of this. No one wants to deal with a company they can rely on for consistency. With so many industries being saturated with competition, inconsistency is often enough for consumers to take their business elsewhere. That is why it is so important to adhere to a certain quality standard of service or a product. An example of a brand that offers great consistency in the food service is McDonald's. This powerhouse of the fast food world offers consistency across the globe. Whether someone orders in Florida or China, they can expect the same greatness from McDonald's and the consistency, because a Big Mac in Florida will remain the same taste that is a Big Mac in China. Gaining an edge in today's business world isn't easy. For a brand to make a name for itself, team members should thrive on competition and strive to better themselves every day. This is the principle behind Seahawks coach Steve Carroll's book, Win Forever. None simply sit back and hope that their consumers are going to do the job for them. No, they work hard every day and they put money in their branding strategies. Instead, they tend to be the movers and shakers that work tirelessly to make their brands going above and beyond consumers' expectation. The end result tends to be a brand that is continually on the cutting edge of its industry. Another part as being recognized as a distinctive and successful brand is the ability to reach consumers through multiple channels. Obviously, larger companies have an advantage over gaining exposure because they usually have a bigger marketing budget and more connection than the average companies. They can pay for television commercials, be featured in globally recognized magazines, and rank higher on search engine result pages. However, the internet and social media has narrowed the gap between large company and small one. There are more tools than ever that offer company the chance to establishing their brand. By developing your presence on networks such as Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram, anyone is able to reach about any consumer on the planet. You just have to know how. That's the hard part. Just like any thriving community or sports team, there's usually an influential leader behind every brand. For large companies, this may be the CEO. For smaller ones, it's usually the owner. Someone has to step up and steer the ship. The leader resolves complication and acts as a liaison between departments to keep everyone on the same page. They are also expert motivators that know how to maximize the strengths of everyone on the team. Successful brands share these 7 common characteristics. How does your brand measure up? Let me know in the comments. Remember that I'm giving away a complete brand, which includes brand name, slogan creation, and complete brand identity system for your company. I will design all of this for a lucky winner subscribed to my channel and to my list. Once a year, I will repeat this process and the brand giveaway will take place. The contest will start on September 1st and will end in August of the next year, where the winner will be announced. The brand and what I'm giving away is worth about $155,000. I will choose a lucky winner subscribed to my channel. To see my work, you can check out my agency's website at sebbranding.com. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell to get notified when I post new content, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember guys, always stay humble, always.